Hello! Monday Night Raw was last night, which means this is my review, as you can tell from the red background. Now, I have some controversial opinions on the Paul Heyman and Cody Rhodes promo segment that everyone else seems to praise. I mean, I'm not going to say it wasn't good, but there are some parallels that I can see that I will get into in a little bit. The show started with Edge and Beth Phoenix calling out the Judgment Day and challenging Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley to a mixed tag match at Elimination Chamber, which has been rumoured for a while, and this will eventually lead to Edge versus Balor at WrestleMania, hopefully inside Hell in a Cell. We then got Damian Priest versus Angelo Dawkins because the Street Profits got involved in a way. Priest won in quick fashion. It was not a great match. It wasn't a bad match. It was an opening match. It wasn't bad. It did its job. Dexter Lumis embarrassed Baron Corbin as Baron Corbin takes yet another loss, and looks like he's going through yet another gimmick change, because backstage JBL completely, and I don't like to use this word often, but he buried Baron Corbin, telling him that when people see Baron Corbin on TV, they change the channel, and JBL isn't wrong. Baron Corbin has not lots of go away heat, but people are sick of seeing Baron Corbin. It's not his fault, it's just the way he's been booked over the years, and it looks like this partnership with JBL and Corbin are over, and Baron Corbin is going to go through yet another gimmick change, because his current gimmick is the modern day wrestling god, and JBL is the wrestling god. So yeah, another gimmick change for Corbin. I wonder what he's going to come out as next week. Brock Lesnar comes out with a contract in his denim jacket. He comes out, he calls out Bobby Lashley. He says that every time he wants to go hunting or ice fishing, all he can think about is Bobby Lashley when he climbs into bed with his wife. And I thought, no, he's not going to say that. He said, 4 or 5 hours later, all I can think about is Bobby Lashley. Lashley comes out, and I'm pretty sure he's playing the heel in this. It's really confusing. This is another situation where babyface and heel are just at the window, and this is two guys fighting for the sake of not liking each other. But it seems that Lashley, towards the end of this segment, was playing the heel, as when Lesnar pulled out his contract to face Lashley at Elimination Chamber, which is a bit odd, but Elimination Chamber, Lashley said he's going to have his manager look at it, he's going to have his lawyers look at it, he's going to have every official person he can find look at that contract before he signs it, which is a very heelish thing to do. Lesnar hits him with an F5, and that's the end of the segment. Didn't really do much for me. Lesnar was quite funny, but it is what it is. Next we got the worst match of the night, the piss break match. Carmella versus Pixie Girl. I don't know if this was something to do with Elimination Chamber or it was just an exhibition match. I really didn't give a shit. Why is Pixie Girl still on our TV? Why? She's now just a jobber, and she has pixie wings and shit, and just get her off my TV, man. I can't reiterate how important it is for when you have a friend round, trying to get them to watch the wrestling, because they're either a casual or they're the sort of person that says, you know it's fake, right? Yeah. No, I didn't know it's fake. You've changed my life. You sit them down, you say, alright, watch wrestling. We'll see if you like it. And the first thing they see is a girl with pixie wings, or male models, or Vikings. That doesn't look good for you. It doesn't look good for me. It doesn't look good for anyone. Get off my TV. Hurt Business versus Alpha Academy. Hurt Business actually got a win here. Cedric and Shelton, they actually got the win over Alpha Academy, so that's nice to see. Asuka versus Chelsea Green, aka Karen. Asuka won in quick fashion. Chelsea Green is a Karen, that's her gimmick, and I think it's quite funny. And now for the Cody Rhodes and Paul Heyman segment. So yes, the segment was good, it was a good promo, but all I can see when I look at this, now before I begin, do you remember in 2015 or any time Brock Lesnar feuded with the old Roman Reigns, you know, the Roman Reigns we didn't like, and every other time Brock Lesnar was feuding with someone, Lesnar would berate them and tell them they're going to be conquered, so on and so forth. But when he was feuding with Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman would shake his hand, show him respect, treat Roman like a credible threat, and all that. This is how it came across to me. It felt very forced, and it just screams old Roman Reigns. Now, I don't hate Cody, I like Cody, but pushing this because they did it to make people like Cody more than Sami, and I understand why they're doing that, but it isn't working. It isn't working. Sami Zayn needs to be in this WrestleMania match. I will say it until the day I die. Sami Zayn needs to be in this match at WrestleMania. Make it a triple threat. I don't care. Just put Sami in the match, have him win the belts, turn Cody Rhodes heel, and then have Cody beat Sami at SummerSlam or something. Everyone wins. I don't get it. Just do that. Turn Cody heel. He'd make a great heel. He comes out in his suits, his blonde hair. He can give the crowd shit. Turn him heel. Have him beat Sami at a SummerSlam or something, and everybody wins. Just do that. Cody did his, emotional thing. He comes out, he's emotional. Paul Heyman comes out, is emotional with him. Says how he respects his dad. All the same shit. And then the segment ends with Paul Heyman saying to Cody Rhodes that Dusty Rhodes wishes he had a son like Roman Reigns. Yeah, it's good heel heat, but it's all forced and it isn't for me. Elias versus Montez Ford. I think this was the spot for the chamber match. I can't remember. I've had a long day. Montez Ford wins in quick fashion. If it is for the chamber match, good for him. It's about time he got something. And now for the main event, the steel cage match, which we never got a few weeks ago. Where are all you #WWE women deserve better marks now? Oh, you're finding something else to be outraged about. Ah, what a surprise. Becky won this with the help of a returning Lita. Yes, Lita came back to help in this for some reason. It doesn't make any sense to me. I just can't get into it. I can't. I try. I honestly try and get into the women's segment if I think there's going to be something good. I do. I try. I don't hate women. I don't hate women's wrestling. I actually try. And it just doesn't do it for me. It really doesn't. All of these forced women's segments, they're forced, and I don't know, give them their own show or something. It'd be loads better. Everyone would get more TV time. Give them a show on a Thursday. There's no wrestling shows on Thursday apart from Impact, and who the fuck watches Impact? Give them a show on Thursday, a live show for the women, Raw and SmackDown for the men, and a Thursday show for the women, and then their own separate pay-per-views as well. That would be loads better. Now WWE may lose money because I doubt that many people are going to go and watch the women's or buy tickets for the women's pay-per-views. Even though they claim to love women's wrestling and support it, they won't go out and buy a ticket for it. Work that one out. But that's what I believe. I think everyone wins that way, because there are lots of people out there like me who just simply aren't into it, and they're too scared to say it because they don't want to be ridiculed and given death threats on Twitter, which I don't care about that. People online sending me death threats does not affect my day-to-day life whatsoever, because I can put it past me, and I'm probably living a better life than these people, because they have the sadness in themselves to go out and send death threats to people. Now, I haven't had any death threats, but if this was the case, now take it how you will, but I think that is the best way for the women to shine by themselves, for the men to get more TV time who aren't getting it, and so everyone wins. There's no more arguing, there's no more cancel culture hashtags, even though they'll find something else, but it is what it is. Now, this was a pretty decent show. I wouldn't go so far as to say it was great. It was good. It was a good show, and there was some nice bits in there. Quite a bit of filler. The Cody and Heyman thing, good, but very forced. And yeah, it was a good show. If you made it to the end and you liked what you saw, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you agree or disagree with anything I've said in this review, please let me know in them comments below, because that's what they're there for. Even if they're negative, I don't give a fuck. Let me know how you feel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.